For this bodyweight circuit, it's going to be a great challenge on the mobility in all of our major joints. The first exercise is going to be an overhead squat, which is going to test mobilities at the shoulders, the hips, and the ankles. I'm going to hold my arms up, out in a nice V position. From here, I want to squat deep down like so, drive up, squeeze. Squat deep down like so, drive up, squeeze. Notice how with myself in particular, I don't have the greatest shoulder range of motion. So as I go down for that squat, my shoulders tend to come a little bit forward, whereas I want to try and keep them back as far as I possibly can. Do the best you can. What you'll notice at the hips is if your hips lack mobility, you'll start to see some rounding through your lower back. Try and make sure you keep that lower back as flat as you possibly can. If you have a lack of mobility in your ankles, what will happen is the ankles come off the floor a bit. So with this exercise, what you want to do is you want to go down as deep as you possibly can, nice and slow. Just try and get a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper each time, challenging the range of motion in those joints. The second exercise, we're going to perform alternating T's, which is going to be a good challenge for our T-spine and our rotational range of motion. So as I'm down from here, I'm going to have my feet shoulder width apart, and then I reach back like so. I'm going to switch to the other side, reach back like so. Switch to the other side, reach back like so. Going as far as I can. When I perform that specific movement, I want to keep both my toes flat and grounded into the floor. I'm not rocking side to side on my feet so that I really get as much range of motion through my T-spine as possible. And then the third exercise we're going to perform is alternating side lunges back and forth. When you perform this exercise, what we're really challenging is hip mobility, specifically through our groins. So I'm going to lunge out to the side, and then I'm going to switch, lunge out to the side. I'm alternating side to side, back and forth like so. When performing that side lunge, I want to try and get deeper and deeper with each rep. I want to make sure that the leg that's lunging out, my knees and my toes are pointing in the same direction. And lastly, that my back leg is nice and straight so I get as big of a stretch to my groin as possible.